let's load up the baseball. All right, we're going to count down the top 20 baseball stars through history. Know the rules. What's paint? You guess. I give some clues. Good luck. This gentleman played for the St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, and Boston Braves during his career. He was known for his fiery temperament and uncompromising dedication to the game. He was a two-time MVP. He led the National League in batting 7 times. How about that? He holds the highest career batting average for a right-handed hitter of all time, 358. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1942. All right, all good guesses. All good guesses, all wrong guesses. Stay with it, though, because you're going to know some of these. And then there's some modern guys, too. This was maybe the hardest one. Hang on to all those answers. All those are good answers, but they're not correct for this player. St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, Boston Braves, 358, right-handed, Hall of Fame in 1942. Michael Jordan is the wrong sport, although he did play a little baseball, didn't he? Roger Hornsby, born in 1896, passed in 1963. Roger Hornsby hit over 403 times in his career. Wow. Now you may know this next guy. He was known by the nickname The Big Train for his powerful fastball. He spent his entire 21-year career with the Washington Senators. He was the first pitcher in history to record over 3,000 strikeouts. Who knows? His 417 career wins place him second all-time in Major League Baseball history. He won 2 MVP awards and helped the Senators with their first World Series in 1924. There you go. We have a winner. Big Train Bobby. I like that, though. But blowout has it. Mr. Baseball himself, blowout. That's right, Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson was famous for his sportsmanship, once apologizing to a batter after hitting him with a pitch. You don't see that very often nowadays. That's right, Big Train, Walter Johnson. There you go. Now we're down to number 18. You guys got that one, though. Be proud of yourself as a team. Baseball is a team sport. This guy was one of baseball's first true superstars during the early 20th century. He earned the nickname the Christian Gentleman for his gentlemanly conduct on and off the field. How about that? He pitched for the New York Giants and helped them win the World Series in 1905. He recorded 373 career wins and had a career ERA of 2.13. Wow. He was among the first 5 players inducted into Baseball's Hall of Fame in 1936. Now, Babe Ruth, hang on to that answer. He's the Christian Gentleman. There you go. Blowout. Mr. Baseball. That's right. Christy Mathewson. Born in 1880. He passed all the way back in 1925. Only lived 45 years. He was a college graduate at the time when very few professional players had higher education. There you go. We're down to number 17. They're going to start getting a little easier as we go. This gentleman was known as the Flying Dutchman due to his speed and German heritage. He played his entire career with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hold on to all those answers. You're just throwing baseball names out. He's considered the greatest shortstop of the dead ball era. Are you familiar with the dead ball era? He was an 8-time batting champion and had a career batting average of .329. That's awesome. His 1909 T206 baseball card is one of the rarest and most valuable in the world. So yeah, there you go, Jan. Yeah, the rarest baseball card. There you go, Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner, born in 1874, passed in 1955. Honus Wagner was part of the inaugural class inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1936. He was right alongside Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb. There you go, Honus Wagner. Most valuable baseball card. There you go. Okay, we're down to number 16. This crazy guy spent his entire 22-year Major League Baseball career with the New York Giants. He is known for his unique high leg kick during his batting stance. Can you picture that? High leg kick during his batting stance. He became the National League player, the first National League player to hit 500 career home runs. First guy to get to 500. Who knows? He was a 12-time All-Star and led the National League in home runs 6 times. And he went on to manage the Giants after his playing career ended. Who knows? First guy to hit 500. Whole career with the Giants. Went on to coach the Giants. And doesn't ring a bell, huh? That's okay. They can't all be easy. This gentleman's name is Mel Ott. Sound familiar now? Mel Ott. 1909 to 1958. Mel Ott was only 16 years old when he made his Major League debut. Now, is that a record? Has anybody played before the age of 16? I don't think so. Mel Ott. Now, I think you'll know this guy. Number 15 on our list. Not in order of age. He's known as Hammerin' Hank for his powerful hitting. He played 23 seasons, mostly with the Milwaukee and Atlanta Braves. He held the all-time home run record of 755 for 33 years. Yeah. Matthew's got it. He was a 25-time All-Star, a record in Major League Baseball. He overcame significant racism during his pursuit of Babe Ruth's home run record. Remember that? I remember watching the game when he hit the home run to pass Babe Ruth. I do remember. Yeah. You got it. Nona's on the board. Nona knows baseball. That's right. Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron still holds the record for most career RBIs. 2,297 RBIs from Hammerin' Hank. How about that? Play blowout. You're only halfway through the baseball. We need you. The team needs you. Okay, next up, let's go back in time a little bit again. This gentleman was nicknamed the Beast for his immense power and hitting prowess. He was the second player in Major League Baseball to hit 500 career homes. This was the second player to hit 500. He won 3 MVP awards and 2 World Series titles with the Philadelphia Athletics. Did you know the Athletics were in Philadelphia? There you go. He led the American League in home runs 4 times. He finished his career with a .325 batting average and 534 home runs. Anybody know this guy? He was the Beast. And his last name is a furry creature. A furry creature that my chickens need to watch out for. We don't want this furry creature in the chicken coop. I'm trying with more clues. Jimmy Fox. Yeah, there you go, Jed. You had it. Jimmy Fox. Jimmy Fox hit 58 home runs in a single season, narrowly missing Babe Ruth's record of 60. Okay, this is to me was the least known name on my list, so good luck. He is known as the Gray Eagle for his premature gray hair and outstanding defense. He holds the Major League Baseball record for most career doubles. That's odd. With 792. He must have been fast. He had a .345 career batting average over 22 seasons. He played primarily for the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. I'm glad you guys all got the Fox. This guy's not the Fox, though. This is the guy that is the most obscure on my list. He won 3 World Series titles and was player manager for the Cleveland Indians. For Cleveland. I don't know if they were the Indians back then. I think they were. Anybody know this guy? Probably not. Hey, Mitch. So, this was the hardest one. This guy's name was Tris Speaker. Cool name, though, right? Tris Speaker. 1888 to 1958. He was one of the earliest players known for using an exaggerated crouch in his batting stance to improve his hitting. Interesting. I think you'll know this next guy. He played 22 seasons, all with the St. Louis Cardinals. He was known as Stan the Man for his consistent hitting and sportsmanship. He was a 22-time All-Star and won 3 MVP awards. He finished his career with 3,630 hits, split almost evenly between home and away games. He helped lead the Cardinals to 3 World Series titles. Yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it. Stan Musial. Stan Musial's correct. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'm going to let you guys play the next one without any clues. We'll see what you do. It's Mr. October is the next one. And I'm back. And I'm back. Anyway, yes. Everybody got this one? Yes. Has to be. He was inducted into Baseball Hall of Fame in 1993. He was a 14-time All-Star. He won 5 World Series titles with Oakland and New York. Yeah, I had to go for a quick one. Actually, that's rare, but I had to visit the little boys' room there. All this sports. All this sports stuff. Reggie Jackson is indeed correct. Reggie Jackson. Okay, next up. I think you'll recognize this guy. He was the first Latin American player inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He is known for his cannon arm. He won 12 Gold Glove awards in right field. Yes, take me out to the ball game. We needed the song. Too many beers. He recorded exactly 3,000 hits before his tragic death in a plane crash while on a humanitarian mission. That should be the key clue right there. He was a 15-time All-Star and the 1966 National MVP. Played his entire career with Pittsburgh Pirates. Yes, Jan has it. Jan has it. And I think Mitch was trying to spell it. His last name. That's right, Roberto Clemente. Roberto Clemente, 1934, and tragically passed in 1972 on a humanitarian mission. The Major League Baseball presents an award named after him annually to the players who excel in both baseball and community service. There you go. Now, if you're into the game nowadays, you probably recognize this guy as a recent baseball star. He's known as the Captain. He played his entire career with the New York Yankees. He was a 14-time All-Star and a 5-time World Series champion. Yeah, you guys got that last one. Roberto Clemente, of course. Yeah, Matthew's got this one. He earned 5 Gold Glove awards for his defensive play at shortstop. He finished his career with over 3,400 hits, ranking him 6th all-time. He was inducted into Baseball's Hall of Fame in the year 2020. Yeah. Everybody's getting it correct, I think. This indeed is Mr. Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter. Born in 1974. And, of course, still alive and kicking. Derek Jeter was known for his signature jump throw from deep in shortstop. I can picture it now. Going into the hole and taking the jump and throwing the player out. There you go. Derek Jeter. As a Dodger and Giant fan, I am not much of a New York Yankee fan. Here we go. Known as the Kid, he played 22 seasons, primarily with the Seattle Mariners and the Cincinnati Reds. He was famous for his graceful swing and spectacular defensive plays in center field. Who knows? He was a 13-time All-Star and won 10 Gold Glove awards. He hit 630 career home runs, ranking 7th all-time. Yeah, you guys got it. You guys all got it. So I do have a baseball story. It's pretty good, and maybe we'll get to say it. We'll get to tell it when we get Get further down the road. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2016, one of the highest voting percentages ever. That's right. This is Mr. Ken Griffey Jr. as opposed to Ken Griffey Sr. Ken Griffey Jr. and his father, Ken Griffey Sr., are the only father-son duo to play on the same major league team at the same time. Did you know that? Did you know that? That's interesting. I do have a story about another father-son team, but we'll go ahead and do this old-time player first. This guy pitched a Major League Baseball record 7,356 innings during his career. A lot of pitches. He holds the record for most career complete games. Can you imagine? 749 complete games. He kind of looks like Nolan Ryan, but it is not Nolan Ryan. It's older. It's back a little further. He was known for his durability and consistency over his 22-year career. He led his league in wins 5 times. Yeah, there you go. Matthew's got it. Here's a good clue. The Cy Young Award, given annually, was named in his honor. Who is it? Think you could get it from that clue? Oh, that's right. This is Cy Young. Cy Young. Cy Young's 511 career wins are considered one of baseball's unbreakable records. Unbreakable record. 511 career wins. I would say that might be true. Now, you know this guy. He's known for his fiery temperament and intense competitiveness. He won 12 batting titles, a record that still stands. He stole home 54 times, another record that remains unbroken. Very few people do it once in their career, right? He led the American League in hits 8 times. Who knows who this is? He retired with more than 4,000 hits and 2,000 runs scored. There you go. Nona. Nona not only knows TV stars, she knows baseball stars. Very good. Yes, Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb once played 3 games in one day during a barnstorming tour. I don't know how that fits in, but okay. Ty Cobb. There you go. Anyway, my story that I'm going to be telling you is about Barry Bonds and his father, Bobby Bonds. But this will give you an idea how old I am. I saw Barry Bonds' father's first game in the majors. I was there in person. We'll finish the story later. This gentleman is considered by many as the greatest pure hitter in baseball history. He won 6 batting titles and led the American League in home runs 4 times. He missed nearly 5 seasons of his prime career due to military service. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1966. Who knows? There you go. Mitch has it. He famously hit a home run in his final at-bat in the majors. Did you know that? In 1960. How about that? Correct. Jen has it. Yeah, this is Mr. Ted Williams. Ted Williams was known for his obsession with hitting, often studying pitchers in detail to gain an advantage. An academic. Anyway, so Bobby Bonds was substituting in the San Francisco Giants. We were in Old Candlestick, freezing our butts off. And he was replacing a guy named Ollie Brown out in right field, I think. And he hit a grand slam home run in his first game in the majors. Barry Bonds' father. And I was there. So there you go. There's my baseball story. There it is. This gentleman was known for his remarkable consistency at the plate. He played his entire career with the New York Yankees. He was one of the most popular athletes of his era. He won 3 MVP awards during his career. Look familiar? Here's the key clue. His 56-game hitting streak in 1941 remains one of baseball's most iconic records. There you go. Jan has it. Jan has it. That's right. This is Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio. He married Marilyn Monroe, didn't he? I think he did. That's what he should be most famous for. Correct. No. Correct. Joe DiMaggio was honored with a monument in Yankee Stadium's Monument Park. He's one of the guys out there. Joe DiMaggio. And yeah, Mr. New York. Go Joe. Hey, Fred, what's up? What's up? Okay, we got 3 more to go on baseball. You guys are doing surprisingly well in baseball. This gentleman was known for his quiet demeanor and incredible work ethic. He won 2 MVP awards during his career. He led the American League in RBIs 5 times. Incorrect. Oh, there you go. Mitch has it. Mitch knows. He was the first baseman in one of baseball's greatest lineups. Murderer's Row, it was called. I guess the guys that were all in order were Murderer's Row in the lineup, I guess. His career was tragically ended by a disease called ALS. ALS. His career was cut short. A bummer. Not Shoeless Joe. And Shoeless Joe is not on my list. I think because Shoeless Joe is involved in the rigging of the World Series, so the robots do not include him. That's right. This is Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig was featured on a U.S. postage stamp in 1989. Little known fact. We're down to the top two baseballers. This gentleman endured intense racism and threats during his career, but maintained composure. He was Rookie of the Year in 1947. He had a career batting average of .311, and he stole 197 bases. Yeah, knows. He was a key figure in the Dodgers' 1955 World Series win. There you go. His legacy is celebrated annually on April 15th with Dodgers Jackie Robinson Day. Who is it? Is that a good clue? Unrelated to OJ. Not related at all. This is Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson's brother, Mac, won a silver medal in the 1936 Olympics, finishing second to Jesse Owens. That's a little known fact. Boy, that's some trivia there for you. There you go. There's some trivia. Okay, well, you can probably guess the number 1 baseball player in history. known as the Sultan of SWAT and the Bambina. Two great nicknames. He changed the game with his power, and he had the best nicknames. He started his career as a pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. Did you know he was a pitcher? What's the nickname? Colossus of Cleud. I like that. He set a then record 714 career home runs. He became a legendary slugger with the New York Yankees. He helped the Yankees win 7 pennants and 4 World Series titles. Would have thought it was more. I would have thought it was more. Yeah. It's a candy bar. It's a candy bar. That's right. This is Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth's called shot in the 1932 World Series remains one of the most debated moments in baseball history. And he pointed to the fence. And the next pitch, he put it there. That was Studley. That was very cool. Definitely. All right. Well, that was pretty fun. You guys did surprisingly well at the baseball stars. How about that?